Hello folks, and welcome to some old school RuneScape. And today, we're going to be doing a Barrows run, and I'm going to kind of be doing a little bit of a guide. I've watched quite a few of them, because I was nervous to do Barrows, probably like, a lot of people are when they first get into it, and it's not a big deal. We'll go into like stats and stuff. I think I want to do this main thing, because it's... all those videos, I haven't seen anybody say this. So here it is. Use this as much as you need to, and it really helps. Really helps keep its costs down. It might add a little bit of time to each one, but if you're lower levels and you need to, I mean, just fucking do it. I mean, I don't know. Pear pots are expensive. They're like 8k each, so what, like every sip is 2k? And there's 4 sips. That hurts. When I was 53 going through it, I think when I was getting really efficient with it, I might have had it to 2. Maybe I got it to 6. I was at 60. I can't remember exactly. But it's all about prayer. That's the #1 thing we want to get in here. You could do a whole lot of bullshit, but it all comes down to prayer in the end. And this is the key. I don't know if there's other guides. I'm sure there is that explain this, but I saw none, and I didn't know about this, and, I was, at least, when I got efficient, I was using maybe 2. Maybe not quite as much 2. But even then, 2 is 16k, basically, and it eats into, like, your 40k, your 20... I don't know how much the runes are. If you didn't do the... the medium combat task here, that lets you get that thing that stops the prayer drain, and if you didn't do the Mauritania hard, which needs 50 construction, so it's expensive, and you need desert treasure, 71 fucking agility, are you kidding me? Fuck, I'm never gonna get that one. That hard diary gives you 50% more runes, so I think it kind of seemed like to me I was getting an average around 30k of runes. They're 30k for each one, unless you end up getting a Barrows item drop. And, maybe more than that, maybe less than that. Sometimes you get 40k of runes, sometimes you get 60k of runes, sometimes you get, like, fucking 10k, 20k, it just varies, so... but here it is. You saw how shitty my house was? Let's go to just this guy. So there's 2 different things that you want to look for when you go to somebody else's house. See? They got all the stuff. If you go to this world, 330, it's the house party world. Usually you got all these people doing their bones here, and, that's the whole thing. You just run it back and forth. I should have pointed that out earlier, just really quick, so you could level up your prayer. This is all about prayer, trying to maintain your prayer. And this pool here, and then there's like a purple pool that does the same thing as far as I'm aware. That's the one I normally use. I didn't even know this. I came here and I was like, what? I don't see a pool. But when your prayer's down to 0, and we'll show you really quick. I'll just do this. Let's just tank my prayer. Alright, it's enough. At 58. Bam. It also fully heals you, gives you full run energy. So, we'll do this really quick. I went and got more runes. I actually started the video and I had like 8 left for house teleport. So you just go bam. Leave your house. So you do need the, buy the initial house thing. It's not too bad, I don't think. I honestly can't remember. Oh yeah, so after the first time you use somebody's house, you just go here, go to friend's house. Their thing is there, and under the last name, you go like this. Your prayer's all fully restored. Use a nexus. Scroll down. Most people have a Barrows. It's different location on a lot of people's things. I think they set it up themselves, I don't know. And then there you go. So that's the name of the game. So just really use the home teleport so you could use other people's houses to get your prayer up. You don't have to use your prayer potions every time you need it. Those are for emergencies when you're in a shitty situation that you need to use it. Okay? You want to have some food? This brother, Varric, hits through your prayer, protect from melee. And but it doesn't do as much, obviously, if you have it, if you didn't have it enabled. So make sure you always have it enabled. You could try player flicking and stuff, but if you try doing that shit with Derek and you fuck up, you're dead. So he could just one hit insta give you, certain HP levels. It's not even worth fucking around with. I got hit and killed that way, and also in the catacombs you'll see Barrows brothers could just pop up and one chop you. I don't know if we fought. Like I said, I redid this, so I don't know if I already fought. I already fought him, so I don't know if that was in this video. I don't think it was in this video, this version of the video. So anyway, Aram, the magic brother, is the most pain in the ass one, especially if you have lower range. The higher range, obviously, the less he's going to be as much of an asshole, but we're not going to fight him right now because I already killed him. That's unfortunate, but you go in there, protect from magic, and you range him because, he's weak to range. You don't want to use magic on him because you'll just miss a lot because he's got high magic defense. He's the only one that has high magic defense. Everyone else is weak to it. So, and the reason why I choose this first, if you can, because he's the most pain in the ass one, the slowest one to kill. The reason why I choose him first is because something that also I've never seen any of the other ones bring up. Apparently, if you look at the wiki, it says that the prayer drain ramps up as you're going through these. So this is the least amount of prayer drain on your first one. So you want to do the one that's going to take the most time on your first one. So then the ones that are easier do less. See what I'm saying? So then now we could go over here. Obviously times are going to vary, how much prayer you got is going to vary, and based on how much damage you could do. So we're going to go into Derek now. I'm going to just call him Derek. I don't know if I said that this time too, but I'm going to make sure I did this time. Time and order is getting all kind of weird. I've recorded, I don't know, so much of this, trying to get this and mildly concise. I like to ramble. What is this already? 8 minutes? Could be worse. And the occult necklace let me hit 27. It's not necessary though. It's nice if you have the money for it. If you don't, you could do this with a lot less money than you'd think. So I finished him. Like I said, I had 60 prayer. I don't think I did it on this run, Aram, so I did do him off the run. So I'm starting a little out of order here. Maybe we could do a second one. But, so you can see I got 44 prayer now. It's all prayer management. I'm not going as fast as possible here, obviously. I'm doing a guide, so just bear with me here. Make sure you use the right prayer. That happened to me on accident when I'm, like, zoning out because I did it, like, 30 times in a row or 40 times in a row. And then you accidentally protect from range and you're not all there, and all of a sudden you're just, like, dead. Protect from range at, like, Carol. It didn't happen at Carol. It happened at Aram. I did protect from range instead of protect from magic, and I just suddenly died. And the Ivan staff works really well here if you can manage it. I know I restarted this because I just wanted to start right off with doing this whole tactic here. For Carol, obviously you want to do protect from range. He also might not be here. Nope, okay. If you'd never done this before, one of these coffins isn't going to have them in it, and you're going to fight them later. It's going to take you to a crypt where there's mobs and stuff you need to deal with, but I'm going to show you something with that too. And we're going to keep an eye on our prayer here. He's probably the next hardest one, so doing him right after Aram is probably a good idea. Usually I could eke this out. Okay. That's unfortunate. Most of the time I could do all this without using a prayer pot. What is going on here? Shoot him, you idiot! Did you just see that? What was that about? So, usually if I'm not like recording a video, I'd usually go bam, bam, because he's the second hardest. Or maybe I'll do an easier one and then I come back, I'm on the next pass, but you'll see what I mean. I have 18 now, that's plenty. So, this is kind of a little fucked up because I used a prayer potion, but I think you'll get the gist here in a second. My goal is not to use any. So, you gotta be careful, Dick. Oh, shit. You gotta be careful not digging around in here, because if you did go in there, you just stand there, you can get a prayer drain on you. And you should be praying before you hit the sarcophagus. I don't know why I keep doing this every single time. I got ganked by Merrick one time. Because I was already low on alright, I could tank one hit from him, but don't if you got lower defense and stuff and not great armor. By the way, this blood bark is kind of expensive. It's like 700 something for the full set. I'm using a combat bracelet because it's just a little better. The benefits of this, boost your magic. I don't know if this is great. I mean, a lot of people just go straight for full defense because everybody's weak to magic. But like, to me, is like as much as you could make sure you're hitting your magic, the better, because it's the most important thing. So it's better than Mystic with magic. It's just expensive, like I said, 700,000 somewhere around there, 750. Better than Mystic by a bit, and then in like the wiki says it's around adamant armor bonus. So it's made, you know, just defense. Let's go here really quick. You know, it's got good, decent defense, and, you know, it gives you that big mage buff. And the biggest thing is it doesn't have any negative to your range. So you can wear this while you're using your range, and your whole bonus from your crossbow is just doing it anyway. So you don't need to bring a switch. You can, but I noticed it didn't really help as much as I would think it would. You can zoom out on the minimap if you're using Rune Light, and also it's got this. It's on by default, I believe. I wouldn't shut it off. It wouldn't make any sense. So okay, so what my normal rotation would be is I'd come in fresh. So like, let's say I went through this. I went home, came out, used somebody's house, used the pool. Go straight to Aram, deal with him with the crossbow or whatever range you're using. Try and get somebody else. Or two more somebody else's if you can manage it. But if you need to, and your prayer's getting a little low, it takes nothing. You know what the cost of refilling your prayer is at one of those houses? A little over 120 GP. You know, whatever. Okay, so 130 GP just to teleport there. And then you use the Nexus and you come back. And then you could have full prayer, full HP, full run, and you could keep going with it. So as many as you could do. You could do it after every brother, and I think it still works out better than fucking drinking through a whole potion or several potions. You know, use them for emergencies, or like, you know, I had my little slip up there when I wasn't paying attention, and you know, I should have left instead of using my potion, but I went for it or something. I can't even remember now. So we're not going right into here. This is something I kind of, when I was only using potions, like some of the guides show you, my strategy was kind of like try player flicking. It's not really necessary with this at all, but try player flicking, and then what do you call it? Do him, and then you know, everything else drains less, or more, but they're easier to get with magic. And then just try and be as efficient with it as you can with the potions. I think I got it down to 2, but that's still 16k if they're 8k each. And, you know, if you're getting your rune drops are like 40k, it's eating into that very heavily. So, you know, just using where you might use like quite a bit of potion to get through this. I said mine was 2. If you got lower prayer and lower stats, you could be going through 3 plus potions, or, you know, whatever it's gonna be. You know, just to fully recharge your prayer. If you manage it right, just do it after every single one, even. Saves you just a lot of money. I mean, I'm gonna say it again, 130. It costs 130 to cost home teleport, and it's 40 teleport to house. I mean, you want to be around here anyway, or casting some of these. So you should be, I mean, you don't want to be doing it. You could probably do it with Wind Blast, but I mean, anything behind that, so you should have the home teleport anyway. And we'll just go right here again. Now this is a very important thing that I don't know if anybody else has said too, but I just kind of had an epiphany while I was running through this. So you can see how quick this is. It's, you know, it's not as fast as going all prayer pots, but if you're just eating through all your prayer pots, you're eating into money you're making. Obviously, if you're trying to go just banking on getting a bunch of money from your Barrows items, I mean, that's something you could do. So I use the range for the people inside the thing, and you could bring better armor, you know, if you wanted to, and melee, so you're not using any bolts or anything. I got the Avas, so I'm saving a lot of my ammo, and they really last a long time. I don't know how many I did of these. I did, you know, probably over 40 for sure, and I used 500 bolts. I don't know, I probably maybe did like 80. I'm not 100% sure. I wish I could give you a better estimate on that. So it saves a lot, and you know, you do drop them in these places sometimes, and if you're trying to be kind of quick, you're not really picking them up. But anyway, so this is really important. So this is the one that Crypt was in, that you need to enter to go into the door maze thing. And this is something I kind of came up with that I didn't really catch anybody else say. Fuck every single other person, like every other thing in that maze, until you went and ran as fast as you can to kill the brother first. Kill him first. While you have prayer, kill him first. We just went and got a full heal from the player-owned house. We're gonna go fucking as fast as we can to find that idiot, kill him, and then we'll just tank with whatever we have left. The mobs. If you got lower prayer, I could make it there if it's not too far to get to the chest. But if you're lucky, he'll pop up ahead of time. Sometimes it's unlucky because it could be Derek, and he'll fucking insta-gib you, and you know, if you're not ready for it, because they just pop up on the side of a door. So if he just pop up on the side of the door, you're not ready for a prayer. He just bam, kill you instantly. So if you have Derek over there is your crypt, careful with him when you're running through the doors. And don't use the doors to try and save yourself. I mean, you can, but as soon as you use the door, fucking hit a prayer potion, get your prayer up as fast as you possibly can if you do that, because there's points where he could either just he'll stay on that side of the door and then you're safe on the other side of the door, or he'll teleport onto the other side of the door. He's over there. Or better yet, he could be in both places. So you're like, alright, I don't know, then you just got 2. I mean, there's a time there was 2 Dereks on the same side while I was killing him, but it didn't matter because, you know, I had prayer up for him. So I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to go in here. We're going to go like this. Go in there. I'm not turning my prayers on. You might... I just don't turn them on. Just run. Oh shit, he's right here. See what I say when they just pop up on the other side of the door? They could get a hit a lot of the times. But you running through with your prayer in here is gonna just eat your prayer so fast. But you see what just happened here? If I went and fucked with these mobs and stuff to try and get my kills before killing this guy, that's a complete waste of your prayer. Because even if you're not using your prayer, it's getting drained by the drain effect. Something I'll show you. I don't care about the losing my prayer now. I'm fine with the rest of them, but try and utilize that prayer where you still have it. We got incredibly lucky he was right here. That doesn't happen a lot. Sometimes it'll be kind of like halfway. You know, sometimes I have to hit the chest. Don't fucking double tap the chest. I've done that twice. And, you know, it pops the guy out, and then you accidentally looted it at the same time, and you didn't get your kill for everything. So at this point, you want to get your mob kills now. But after you come down here, if you got the rune light, I don't know if it's in the base game, you could zoom out as far as you can, or as much as you can tolerate. But as soon as you hit your first door, to go through it, just kind of like swing your mouse around. So, you know, I came in here, hit this door, and as you're coming to it, or like say you see this long corridor, it's like, well, I gotta go through this corridor anyway, because you only got one way to come through here. So hit this door like this, swing your mouse around, you see my door is here, so we can't go through any of these doors, that means these doors are open. Or if it was these doors, you're gonna have to go through here. See, oh, see, I'm freaking up. But you could see how, like, with that prayer drain, it would be a lot harder if I had to run through all the way onto this side. But I need to get my kills, so I'm gonna switch over the range. I might bring some range boosting potions if they're not crazy. I don't know if they are or not. I might try it. I'm not bringing my dehyde switch, so I'm not sure. Maybe I'll bring that in a range potion. We'll see what that does. Might not do that this episode. We might do one more run through it just so I could kind of go as fast as possible. And show you what it is. And then this is going to be kind of long. Did I say it was going to be a short video? I fucked up. So I want to go through your options for things. You could see a lot of this from other videos. Josh Strife Hayes has a good one with the everything with like cheaper stuff. Like a lot of people in these guides are like, oh, you want higher stats? We'll go over this. You'll see what I mean. I already got you. So kind of what you want here. Now when you hit this door, if you have the RuneLight program, it just, or plugin, or the RuneLight client, it just tells you the answer there. So you just hit the green lit up one. What people say, and it just works out good, is find yourself 2 skeletons and a blood thing. You could just hit 2 skeletons. But I got like the HP and the whatnot to deal with finding one of these guys. And this is the point where, you know, you might use food and stuff, or you might want higher defense. You might use like rune armor or something. Dying in this isn't bad unless you are hardcore. Or, yeah, hardcore Iron Man. That sucks, because then you lose your shit. Or your status. But in this, so you want 8636 or somewhere a little bit above that's fine. I can't remember exactly. There's some that could get you a tiny bit higher, but you don't want to go over this. So you killed all the Barrows brothers, and then you kill your mobs so that you're around here. So it's 2 skeletons, the blood one is good. I think I did 3 or 4 blood squiggle dudes, and that worked. I think some people say 2 skeletons, a blood worm, and then a small rat. If you just think 2 skeletons and that, it's pretty easy. And make sure you do that, and it should hopefully not get you bolts, because if you get over into the next one, yeah, we see we got 14k there. That sucks. Woo, fat loot. So, see what would have happened if we got that shit roll on that? Unless the Barrows fight duration affects that, does it? I just hit 100. Alright. Yeah, so if we used 2 potions, that would have put us over how much we made from runes. And then if we're using the Ivan staff, we're actually using death runes, which is something I need to keep an eye on, because I forgot about that. Just so you do know, if, you know, you're getting these, you're going through it, and you did run out of something, you could go bam, bam, and the Ivan staff does let you cast, as long as you have all the necessary runes, other standard magic spells. So let's say I fucked up and I ran out of death runes, I could fall back to blood runes or chaos runes, and, you know, if you're using mind runes in there, I think you're just better off hitting with your fist, probably. Actually, no, it's still probably better than that. Don't want that to happen, so we're gonna go through this again. This time from the beginning, so I don't, I think we missed air on my, like I said last time. We'll do this one more time as fast as I can. I might not talk as much. I know, I'm gonna talk anyway, but I don't want to, like, fuck up my run. I was doing it constantly in the hour-and-a-half video I did, where I did, like, 4 different runs with different things. And I might do that this time, so I just want to get that main chunk done. Okay, so we got the main chunk done in 20 minutes. You know the strategy, okay? Like I said, it's all about prayer. If you have 60 prayer, that's great. If you don't, I mean, you just gotta try and make it work with what you got. But if you gotta teleport home and use somebody's house more than, I mean, that's fine. Just do it. It's so much cheaper. Look at this. 130 with these other 2 runes. Just do it. I mean, don't suck down potions like I was doing, and probably a lot of other people do. I mean, I was doing several runs of this without even using a single prayer potion or any food. Once I kind of got it really worked out. You know, I kind of see what I got left after these fights, and base what my next move is on that. And you'll just kind of have to get used to it. If you die here, it's not a big deal. Try and just make sure you have teleport to the house. You know, teleport to house, so you could use somebody's house to get back here. If you don't have a spade in your bank, they're spawning there. But, you know, I was trying to be quick with this, so we're gonna go. No, I'm gonna do, no, we're gonna do Derek. I have 20, it should be plenty. But we'll see. Make sure you have your staff out. So yeah, like I said, I'm talking while I'm doing this. No, I'm gonna not tempt fate with this anymore. And the Ivan staff really, at this level, really kind of works out. We'll go into more detail with that. It just hits really hard for your level. Especially if you have the magic to back up your accuracy. See, now we got 6. There's no reason to even try using your potion. Why? Just go like this. You know, maybe it takes just a tiny bit longer, but what was I gonna do? Take 2 sips of my potion so I have enough prayer to do another 1 or 2 guys? Probably 1, quite honestly. Bam. And, oh, this one's in a different spot. I'm used to somebody else's house. Bam, we're back. Oh my god. 130 GP. And it took me an extra second instead of using my potions. Alright. And now I could go through probably 2-3 more people. Because we got the hard asshole out of the way. Just want to make sure, because I'm getting a little tired here. I don't want to goof up. Alright. For me, like always, it's either him, or him. Sometimes it's the other guys, but mainly it's fucking these 2, or this one. And when I was doing the thing where I just, like, run past them to deal with the mobs first, it was... these 2 are the most annoying, the mage and Carol. Because they could hit you as you're running by, where everybody else, they get maybe 1 swipe at you, and they're not keeping up with you while you're running. But with you just running directly to them to find them and kill them as fast as you can with your prayer still there, You deal with them first, and you don't have to even worry about that problem. Because if you go in there without prayer, or not enough prayer, you're gonna be trying to potion up in like a quick, fast hurry. When you're ready for them, you got the prayer, you just have your prayer open, tab open with your prayer ready to go. You know, so you run them to them through a shitty door, then you just bam, then you got it there and you just attack them. This guy's fairly easy too. Yeah, you don't want to dick around in here too much, because if you do stand here, it will still train while you're in here. I might not be able to get the last one, unless I get... Alright. I could tempt fate with this one. I'm just gonna tempt fate with this one, but, you know, if you don't feel comfortable trying, you know, if you want to save that one potion, I'm making a video here, so... and I've had good success at just killing this guy right away. 12 is pushing it, though, and a splash on the first one is bad news. Yeah, you could just leave this, too. I never tried this before. Alright, nope. And you can even do that. Oh no! I honestly didn't think you could leave the place either while you were doing this, and I was like, oh no, yeah, you can. Oh, why does it always seem like everything... Shit. Alright, make sure you click the right one. Like I was trying to do this quick mode. Just whatever you do, don't hit the one that takes you in the wilderness that a bunch of people might be pooping in and out of. Some people have it as their first one. That's pretty nice, so you don't have to dick around. Yep, see? It hurt nothing. We didn't lose any progress. Get in there. And we have full prayer for this guy now. Totally overkill. Usually I can make it around all this without needing to have to do that many times, but like I said, as many as you need to do. It's cheaper to just teleport there, take that extra second to do a quick teleport around, come back. Hell, even if you take damage to save your food, I don't know, it's, what, it's 300 for a monkfish. Save your food, don't fucking even heal if you can manage it. So I'm not even gonna go in there, we're just gonna do this. Like I said, this is like one of the main things for me. I mean, what, did we teleport 3 times? So maybe 400 GP worth of teleporting for free prayer restores? Free everything restores, I got full health now. I was afraid to drink out of one of those. I was also curious, so I went into somebody's dungeon, it was just like 3 baby red dragons at the bottom. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, I don't know why that did. I used to have my bow out. So I like to keep my staff out. If it's a staff one, it's a staff guy. Or if it's not Carol or Aram, we need to go. I don't know why I'm waiting here. Find your door. It's this one. And then you swing around, find your one. Okay. So we're gonna go here. Sorry, I popped my microphone a little bit. I had an itch on my face. I'm using a headset. I have a nicer, like, microphone with a stand. And, I don't know, I don't really make videos anymore, so I didn't feel like getting that all set up. Okay, so he's in here now. Just fucking hit that thing. Don't double tap it. You should have your prayer up already. I don't know. You should hit this. You know the one that you need to have for fighting him is protect from melee. Have it up already. I have 20 prayer, and that should be enough to deal with them, and... yeah. See? Then I didn't have to use my prayer to protect from them. Now I'm gonna get my... This is annoying, though, sometimes. These little rats are annoying. That's not the door. If you go through these doors, they respawn things. What? That was the door I clicked on, you silly. So the main thing is to not to forget to get your mobs after you leave. So you went and opened it first, so it's a little tempting to accidentally click it. I did that once. Never do it again. You know, I could have missed out on something important. So you could come back out too, see? That's annoying. Sometimes they disappear, so you need to be vigilant. See, my first skeleton got me up to 73 after killing the brother. This is where like a little bit more actual armor might be nice, or you might need these little food. I hardly ever use any food, so you know, me taking a bite of monkfish isn't a big deal. But we'll just push it here. Because if you don't have to go to the bank, I mean, well, there you go. And you want this to be around 86 when you're doing it. Yep, so we got our few. Just get our shit. Another shit one, though. That sucks. I'll leave. And there you go. And then you might be saying, well, how do you get to a nice bank to deal with all your loot, or if you need more, you know, anything. More supplies, deal with your loot. I just kind of keep it in there now since, I mean, you saw that run, I didn't use any prayer potions, I don't think. I think the first one I did fuck up and I used it when I wasn't paying attention. But all we used, you know, a decent amount of was Barrows. But, so I only have my house teleport. Well, I got the fire runes from the Ivan staff, but sometimes you're not using the Ivan staff, so you have to, you know, you might not have the runes that you want to go to the place that you want to go to. I just like going the Varrock because it's got the Grand Exchange. I went to the wrong house. He's got a portal here. You just go anywhere that you want to. You know, somewhere that's got a quick bank, but I just like going the Varrock. So, you know, even if you have a staff, the one staff, Trident of the Seas. So we're going into our next part here. So, I don't know, I'm sure there's other people that do that. If you have your own house, I'm sure you just do that naturally. But, you know, I don't know if it's like people think of using other people's houses much. Obviously, if you're Iron Man, I don't believe you could use other people's houses. So that's the one thing. For Iron Man, you'd have to have your own house. And it's very expensive, and I don't even know how you manage it. I mean, I don't even know. You get that much construction, and it requires that much wood. Sounds like a nightmare. And it's a nightmare to begin with. I mean, I don't know how much more of a nightmare it could be. So... I got the Trident of the Seas. For the level, I don't know if we went through this already in detail. I think I said we're going to do it later, several times. For the Trident of the Seas, it's better at higher levels, so for my level, which is not far off from the level that you actually get the damn thing, it's actually not quite as good as the Ivan staff, and it's expensive. The Ivan staff requires you to finish Underground Pass, and which is annoying. Then you can't use it without the upgrade. I mean, it's got 120 casts on its normal charge, and the guy is right at where you're not too far off. Just look it up. He's not too far from where you start Underground Pass, and he'll upgrade it to 2,500 casts for 250,000 GP. And if you're doing Barrows, it pays itself off, and because you don't need to do that again. All you have to do is recharge it, and it's 100,000 Or you can do it for free if you have high agility and it's a little easier to get into the underground pass. Or you could just do it and it's still a pain in the butt, but I don't know if I feel like honestly going in there again until I have higher agility to do bypasses, shortcuts. So Ivan's staff is better than that one, and this is just very expensive. It's, right now it's not worth much, but if you look up Trident of the Seas, I don't know if I did this already. Did like 3 or 4 videos now, so, and I scrapped all the other ones. Full Trident of the Seas is 790, and that's not too far off from the cost of the runes to charge it. It's 40k for the staff, and it's a lot for the runes, and it's not too far off from that. And a lot of that is because of the chaos runes that it uses to charge. So, I mean, you're still using death runes with the Ivan staff, and it's taking up slots, so you just have to do the best with what you can. We're gonna do another run here. Unfortunately, I left my heat on, and it's getting way too fucking hot in this room now. So I'm gonna try and think of what to do here. Not everybody's gonna have a Mystic Smokestaff. It's kind of expensive. It's just something I really wanted just so I could cast, you know, Blast before I had these other staffs. I'd still use that for most things if it wasn't, you know, if I'm not doing Barrows, I'd probably still use that if I'm using magic. So on the other video, I did the Mystic Dust Staff, and it's not optimal, but I think that's what we're gonna go with again, so I just want to redo it. You don't even need to use this. I mean, why not? I'll just bring a Staff of the Earth. Isn't there just a Earth Battle Staff that's got... It doesn't matter. So we're gonna go with that one. I'll just go the full, mile here. Obviously, my stats are higher. There's nothing I could do about it. I'm not making a whole new account. Get rid of those so I could actually change stuff up. I'm gonna leave all that in there. Alright, just fucking take everything off. Holy Book. I still have my Avas. That's just... Try and get it. It's not that difficult if you have the requirements for it. I mean, it saves you so many arrows. And something that you could do... I can't do it in here. Let me go like this. Those fucking random arrows are annoying if you're not going to use iron. You do commune with Avas. The undead chicken understands you currently don't want it to accumulate random metal items while you've got it equipped. Ask it to start gathering junk, and I'm going to keep saying no. So it's not getting me free iron arrows, but if you have other arrows in your spot here, it puts them right into your inventory, and that's fucking annoying. So I keep it off. So we're going to go with that staff. Man, my jewelry's hard to find sometimes. It's all cluttered. I have a Ring of Wealth on just in case it does make any difference. Most people say it doesn't make a difference on there. So we'll go with a Bacon Ring, which gives me 2 magic. It was part of some quest, I can't remember. If you lost it, Zaf gives it to you for free if you ask him about it. I can't remember the quest that it was for, or if it was even from a quest. And, yeah. I guess let's see what we got on. No, we need everything still. This bow is going to substitute. That's a standard magic short bow. I'm not buying another one just for this. To upgrade it, did it require? You'd have to check. I think it required you to be level 60 range to upgrade it, and it gives you an amount. Is it an extra 25 from 50? So I mean, it might make a decent difference. And it was like 200-something thousand for the scroll to do it. So I don't know if it was worth it or not, but I'd honestly, if you have Avas, I'd just bring rune arrows. It is an expensive upfront investment, but they do go down pretty slow, all things considered. I could try, you know what, I'll do admin arrows just for the hell of it. I don't know how this is gonna go, but this is gonna kind of just show just give you a good idea of what you can get away with. Obviously, I'm trying to compensate for my level, and there's not too much I can do about too much of it, but, you know, undergearing myself. A lot of this stuff is really cheap, so I feel like you could probably get this. Iron Man would be a little bit difficult. I sold my blue dragon hide. I don't really just feel like buying it just for this, so I'm just gonna bring this. I'm trying to think if I just want to go buy it. I guess. Something else you could do too. Let's go to the Grand Exchange. Alright, let's go on a quest, everybody, to undergear myself for Barrows. Like I said, it's gonna be a longer episode. I could go through multiple different staffs. I could use the Trident of the Seas. I actually did it in my other video. I just kind of wanted to bring this down a little bit. It was an hour and a half, the other video. Let's see. I want... Should I go even crazier with blue, green? I don't feel like... No, we're gonna do something else, actually. Let me leave this really quick. Defense. Admin's 30. Alright, we're gonna do admin. I can't remember the stats on this. I hope I'm pretty sure there's no range debuff. No, I just want to buy this stupid thing. God damn it. Oh, if you get this thing up here, it actually makes it a lot easier just to know what people are getting stuff for. So... don't have anything in there, and then you back out, come back in. I'll just detect it. And people might be high-alking these. Am I not going to be able to get this chain body? This is going to be really annoying. It's already annoying. And it's hot in here. I might have to just go and... Why is it cooking so hot? Like, I don't understand. I set it to 70, like, 4 to heat up to, and it's like, no, you want to be 80. No, not in my room. So is this just not going to work? It's unfortunate. Alright, I thought I was cheeky and I was going to have a cool thing. Could I just get... I have a feeling chain body is going to ruin chain body. $29,490. Just sell it to me, you son of a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna close it because sometimes that just tells the gods that you forgot about it, apparently. See? Told you. I don't know, it might have worked on the other stuff, but you could just sell this back. I could probably Hulk it, yeah. And make money on it. And I got the med helm, so we're gonna go with Rune instead. That's unfortunate, but I'm not taking much longer on this, because, I don't know. I'm gonna go deal with my AC thing. Guys, sorry, bear with me. And not many times in the dead of winter I gotta go and turn my AC on. Okay. So this represents, you know, you trying to be around 50. There's, like I said, there's just not too much I could do about it. I mean, I could use a U-bow. Do I have one? I mean, I have a maple one. I'm not doing that. Do I have a U? I don't even have a U on me. I'm not doing a maple one. Should I bring a maple one? I'll bring a maple one, but, you know, if that's not working out, I'm gonna... Wait, you can't shoot. Shit. It's usually an imp around here. Alright, I'm gonna go test this and see if I could actually use adamant arrows with it. You're a guy. How come you couldn't just be somebody I could shoot? Guards! Is this a short bow? This is a short bow. Oh. You can't shoot adamant. Alright. Alright, I'll bring the maple short bow as a meme. Let me check my defense stuff. Magic took a hit, but not by much, and that's the thing a lot of people say is you don't have to worry about your magic being negative or too high, or needing to be too high, because all their, except Aram's, magic defense is dog shit, so you could hit relatively consistently. Sorry. So yeah. So these items do not take away from your you know, they give you good armor. Let me look at that armor. It'd be a little less with the adamant. And but you can see what I'm getting at. The whole deal there. So I need bottoms, and I'm not changing my Ava's thing because I just want to keep my arrows, and you should probably have it anyway. I don't know what level that is for. Is it 50? I'll go with rune boots, I guess. Magic and range just take a tiny bit of a hit, but it'll let you tank the catacombs part a little better. And legs, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why I'm going down there. I don't think I have anything else. I had a lot of junk stuff that I just chucked. These give you a magic negative, but we're gonna go with that because this is taking longer than I needed to. I'm gonna go with that. Combat bracelet, amulet of glory. I think they're not that expensive, so I don't know why you want to get them. Let me just double check. 12k, it's not bad. You know, but people say that, and then they don't really take into account that they're high and they've not really had to deal with that in a long time. They just know how to get through that phase where you got a bunch of money, where you can just spend everything willy-nilly. They don't really recognize that you know, decent hard enough push to get stuff like that. The combat bracelet's really nice. All together, I use it instead of the. I don't know if I said this. No range negative on the Bloodbark stuff, and it's around adamant armor, and it's you know, got better magic buff. It's just kind of expensive. It's like 700,000 somewhere down there, I think. Maybe not. I didn't get the gloves because the combat bracelet just is pretty good all around. So why get it? So that's our gear. This is our staff. We're gonna try and make this work. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself. Try to just bring my dust staff. Okay, this is not gonna make much of a difference. I'm gonna bring my dust staff just because I don't feel like doing the runes. I mean, it was a nice idea until I didn't feel like dealing with it. So I was gonna have to get more air runes. But I just like having these kind of similar. What is going on with the difference here? I know I'm fairly sure I got the same amount of runes out. So that's what it is. So the only difference with this is it's got 2 more magic and attack. And then it gives me free earth runes in that. So you could actually not even bring your home teleport extra runes, just bring law runes, and you could just kind of go ham in there. Which isn't a bad thing, because if you go like this, and then you actually got fairly high magic, you do Earth Wave, and then you also just use law runes, and you don't need the teleport, and all you need is death runes to cast it. Or wave is blood, sorry. Blood's not too far off, price-wise, so they're kind of interchangeable now. There was a time that wasn't the case, and it kind of shocked me that they're about the same price now. Now I'm going to grab a tiny bit of money, because I just like to have that. You don't have to do this if you're kind of struggling a little bit and you need to have extra food. I'm going to bring 4 of those just in case, because I do got shitty armor now. And actually, I could just fill this completely up. But if you feel like you're going to take more damage, it could be worthwhile to have more food. You know, you want to have some just in case prayer pots, but like I was saying with doing this method, hopefully you're not using very many. So have more food, because that's what's going to make you have to go back to a bank. So you could just not have these taken up, and then you just expect that you're going to take a few knocks and need to heal up, and those spots will be available. Just know if you open the chest and you don't have enough spots, it's going to dump them on the ground. So just keep that in mind. You want to make sure you have spaces the best you can. So I'm going to do one more quick sanity check. We're going to go and try and be silly with the maple shortbow. Shortbow? It's a longbow. Okay, well this is going to be interesting all together, because it's slower than a shortbow. There's a chance we might not even make it through them with Aram without having to take a prayer potion, but I guess that's just something you could see. Let me get my staff out. It's good to set your spell. Make sure you have your spell set before you go. This is getting a little longer than I was kind of hoping, but this is, I don't know, par for the course with me. So let's go to where we want to go. No, I just kind of, there's so many times I make a fucking fuck up and regret what happened. Alright, so people are going to see something today. Really interesting. If people could actually recognize this as a maple longbow, it'd be quite shocking, but I don't know. The rest of the armor is not actually as far-fetched as you would think, because it makes sense. You don't have range negatives, and we kind of have decent magic altogether. I was kind of confused here because everything was red. It's just red sometimes when you come here after you cleared it, but it resets. So let's go in here. See how this works. I'm kind of worried. It's not looking good already. This is just to see if it could be done, but I don't know. Might go with the switch to the other bow. Hopefully people aren't noticing this. We're not doing too bad. I almost tempted to hit another prayer, but I think they really kind of get nutty. Oh my god, Aram, just take some damage, you dickhead. We're getting some range bonus from our dragon leg, or D-hide legs, or red ones. Are we gonna even make it through him with prayer left at this rate? I know if I switch to the magic short bow, it would do a lot better, because you also get your, what do you call it? Alright, I'm gonna try doing this, because... Shoot it! Kill it, damn it! It was my meme weapon, I don't want to have to drink a potion for that. Okay. Just in time. I don't have space for this. Well... What just happened? Okay. So we used all our prayer to take him out with the maple short bow. It was close, but we think we would have had the drink. So, I don't know. The meme weapon was funny, but I don't know. Now, this bow has got a couple things going for it. It's got higher with the... when you get to level 60 or whatever, where you could upgrade it, you could shoot your special attack twice. So, there's that, and it's got the higher attack bonus. So we're gonna go ahead and just leave. And you'll see with the magic thing, it doesn't matter as much. Having the better magic's gonna make a difference, but it's not gonna be nothing is going to be as shocking as using a maple longbow. If it was a short bow, it would have been a lot better. We probably would have killed him if it was a short bow. The longbow actually does have some better bonuses. So now we want to go to this, and let's go. So this isn't like lowest tier gear I could do. I mean, I wasn't gonna try and really keep shopping for shit stuff to do. So, I mean, we're just, you know, I tried. I could make this as long as we need it. And my magic's pretty high. But you can make a good amount of money for high hulking things, and it gets your magic up. You just buy things on the Grand Exchange that high hulking cost is higher than the Grand Exchange costs. Just look it up. And then, see, that wasn't too bad. I think we could get another kill. And make sure it takes into account your nature rune cost. There's places that tell you, and it's a little bit too far out of this nonsense. It's just something you could do to get your magic up if you are not aware of how to do that. Damn it. So if anybody's still here and bearing with me, thank you for sticking around. I'm probably not going to be making too many more videos. I really don't make videos anymore. I just wanted to do this because... No. I don't make... yeah, I'm fairly busy in real life, so I haven't really done them in a long time. I don't think I made a video in a year, so this is my first video in a year. So... yay. And see, this is something I was actually kind of saying too that I kind of forgot about. You might not be able to handle you know, since I downgeared, I might not be able to handle things I had no problem with the amount of prayer points as I did. So that's not working out, so we're gonna go ahead and just yoop. I saw what teleport is at. People probably are like, what is going on here with this guy? I mean, they could be thinking, well, I got a dust staff, so probably not like, no, he probably doesn't have better gear or the levels to do it. He's got a dust staff, so I don't know. This is probably odd if they really put a lot of thought into it. Who was I fighting? Alright, we went to him, and that's where the crypt was, wasn't it? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess, no matter what. Carol's a bit of a butt, so... Here we go again! This guy's probably like, Like him with his full arms and his smoke battle staff. I have one of those too, you know. Or weapon staff or anything else. But see? We're doing it. It's actually not that bad this time. And like I said, you do this one first. With the amount of videos I did, I can't really recall if I said this already. We did Derek's. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I should have went this way, though. I should have went from hardest to easiest, which would be bang, 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 bang. Or just whatever, any of these ones, but I kind of go this way. So you could get, you know, try and get as much as you can with the drain effects. I don't know. I'm not feeling as confident with 30 now, so we're gonna see how that goes with the gear that I currently got, but we'll just have to see. But obviously you save a lot more money if you're using the Iban staff, see? Yeah, I mean, it could be a little different with the cost, if you don't feel like going into the underground pass to recharge it and just want to pay the guy. But obviously getting it's harder than getting just the... Because this is just a stand-in for using the Earth one. I just didn't feel like bringing more runes, which really wasn't hard or nothing. Alright, I wouldn't recommend tanking a hit, but... Because that, you know, he could hit like a fucking 30 or something. I don't know what the highest they could hit on me is. I do got decent armor, though. So I'm out of prayer again. See, it takes longer if you don't have good gear. Or using the best staff or spells. So it's just a trade-off with your level. But it doesn't really matter too much because, you know, it's a law rune. I wish I kept track of how many times we teleported. But even if I did it, you know... teleported 5 times, it's, you know, 500. So, rather than sucking down all your prayer potions. Alright, I'm fairly sure he was the one that was where it was. But, alright. But, with this armor, I don't know, I'm not too far off from the, armor defense, I think, than the other armor I had on. Probably levels out a little bit with the legs. My top's pretty good by then. I think the legs might even it out, but I can't say for certain. Alright, so it's Guthin in the thing. He's not too bad. So what I'm kind of getting from this is that it's going to be quite a bit more difficult to have enough prayer to deal with them without maybe hitting one swig of the prayer potion inside the catacombs. We're going to leave again. Like, when you want to go into the catacombs, I just would charge in there. God damn it. God, usually so good with this, but I don't know. It's like, no, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. That came out of fucking nowhere, man. I'm a night owl, but, you know, there's a certain point where it starts wearing on you. Just my mouse clicks are off. Nope. In the wrong spot. Alright, so I still got my thing out. I'm gonna switch to this so if somebody surprise attacks us, we'll be ready to go. Alright, that door's open. Find the other door. Alright. Oh, he's right here. No! See, this is could be a problem here. We're gonna go back in there, but he could spawn another fucking, another one, which would be bad. Well, it's not bad as long as you have prayer. Both of them could be attacking you while you got prayer, as far as I know. This isn't going well. I think I'm just getting really unlucky with my hits here. It really shows how much having enough prayer and your gear is. I think we might eke it out. It's gonna be close though. I think he heals on hit if he hits you, so. Alright. Whoa, that was close. Alright, so now I'm gonna switch to my short bow. I'm just gonna go through here. God damn you. And we pointed out it was way over there. Why the mouse? Maybe if I can fight these guys. I might try this with full rune. I don't know. In my current setup. Why? What is going on here? It's the mouse again? Why? Thank you. What's going on with my arrows? Oh, shit! Somebody probably noticed this, and I completely forgot about it. You know, I'm happy I didn't bring my rune arrows now. Or my, what do you call it? No, not you. God damn it. That is so obnoxious. Is this somebody gonna attack me? Come on. I forgot that you don't want to be wearing metal armor with your Avas, or it doesn't do. It's not good. So I guess if you're bringing, like, you know, if you're gonna just do ranged and stuff through your armor, you can't bring your Avas, I forgot. Because it's not gonna matter. I mean, it gives you a bonus still, I guess. I forgot what it is, but... So maybe it's still worth it, but it's not picking up my arrows. So if I brought Rune, I'd just be... I'd either need to go and pick them up and risk getting hit. I feel like my defense is doing really good here. I take a lot less hits from these, but it's not really been an issue for me. I am curious what the difference is. Maybe we'll check that out as one final thing as we leave. But we did it. So we got all our stuff. Oh, I say that, and then I get fucking walloped by that skeleton. They could surprise you sometimes. I don't think it's worth a prayer potion for. I'd rather just eat a fish if I have to. Take our stuff and hurry up and teleport out. And 57,000, or I guess that's 58 basically, rounding up. 1,000 coins. So that worked out pretty nicely. And we teleported. I wouldn't know without looking at it back. I'd have to guess. I could try and make an educated guess now. I'm trying to think back. We definitely teleported after Aram. I think... No, we didn't teleport after Aram. We're going to see if we can make it. No, we ran out on Aram. What happened? No. Okay, I remember what it is now. So we went and fought Aram. We just eked it out by switching to the magic short bow, because if we kept it with the maple longbow, I just wouldn't have made it. There's just a lot of not going good with it. I'd invest in the rune arrows, especially if you have D'hide or some kind of something that's going to let you pick them back up with Avas. I think it's just worth the investment. They hit harder, and as much as you could try and get through for what you could afford is what you want to go for. And we just eked it out there, so I teleported once after getting through him. I thought we didn't make it on the next one, but no, we beat Derek, and then we tried to get Carol, I think, and then that's where we couldn't make it through, so we had to teleport away. So that was 2 after each one. And then, man, I just can't remember actually anywhere from there. So it was either, it could have been 4 or 5 times, which isn't great. But we like handicapped ourselves because I was trying to just, you know, show something with the level, leveling down trying to get myself a little bit. I think having admin stuff would have made a little bit of a difference, but like I said, it's not too far off from the blood bark armor that I was using, the mage stuff for defense, so it honestly wouldn't be too big of a difference. And like I said, these are kind of nice because they don't give you a negative to range, so if you could wear some kind of something in your leg slot, you know, it just gives you a huge buff to your defense, and then you could get your buff for your range that you need, or you could just go all Dragonhide and just try and your best to weather the attacks, which could be done, but the Torag, or whatever his name is, the one with the flail, and the T in the minimap, is the one that hits through your prayer, so you just gotta be very vigilant. You want to still have your prayer up, but he hits through your prayer, so you don't have enough armor that deal with what makes it through, it will, you know, it could be surprising, because he could hit it pretty hard. I definitely noticed with my blood bark armor, I was getting 13s and 15s sometimes if he does hit. So, you know, if you get a couple of those surprise attacks in a row, you know, it's not great. So I think this show is pretty good. The only one that really was kind of not great was that it's not really too much. I really don't feel like they're not expensive at all. This regular magic bows, I just didn't feel like keeping going with just this this whole line of thinking here. You know, I don't have to dealing with a whole bunch of armor I got out like elk or sell to get my money back for it. It's not like a lot, but no, maybe I was actually happy I had that maple longbow because I needed that for underground pass, and I just happened to have a longbow in there that wasn't my short bow, which worked out. But yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to check this out. So this is what our stats is with this. Range. What was this? Red D'hide is 60. That's right, blue is another one. Alright, so I mentioned that, but I keep forgetting. I thought green was the one. Next one down, I keep forgetting that there's blue. So I'm going to bring this armor. So we're going to look at this really quick. It's pretty pricey, but I'm curious what the difference is compared to what this is. Is that everything? Wait, let me double check. 120, 134, 143. 143. Obviously, we're gonna have better magic defense and stuff. Worse range defense. None of that matters though, because we're praying from all that. So the stuff in like this matters when you're running through and if you're not praying in the catacombs, which I don't. I just try and do your best to make yourself a little tanky to deal with those. So this is not too far off from what we were using here. You double check one more time. I think the rune stuff with the D-hide was a little more, and then also the D-hide gives you more range bonus, obviously, which is good. $120, $134, $143. Yeah. So this is not as good as that, but I mean, Amulet of Glory is just nice because, you know, they're pretty, great for being so cheap. They also give you a prayer. That's something I forgot to mention this whole episode, so well done making it to the end for me to fuck up. Things that give you prayer bonus is nice. So, like, the Amulet of Glory gives you +3, so it is nice to have. And it's something to consider, you know. If I took that instead of the Cult Necklace. Oh, the Cult Necklace gives you +2. Okay, never mind. I forgot about that. Yeah, the Amulet of Glory is just a solid, you know, alternative to use. But extra prayer helps. And then that's something that this book does. It gives you 5. So it helps you have longer prayer duration. It's trying to reset all my stuff. Maybe I'll just take the beacon wing with me. Alright, I think it's getting a little too late for me to keep doing this, so I'm gonna cut it short here. I just want to fully get myself back up to where I was. I think that's everything. Correct, I just need my staff. 1K left on this, so I'm gonna have to make a trip somewhere sometime. Or the Artie. Well, I got some more in this too I could use up. So, I don't know, hopefully that helped people, as you can see. As long as people have their house party on 3:30, you could just use those as much as you can. As long as you're not Iron Man. That's the only thing. If you're not Iron Man, you're going to have to... I mean, you got a lot more problems going on there. You're going to have to be making your own potions and all that, so... or have your own house. Which sounds like a nightmare. But if you could use other people's houses, Barrows is not that big of a deal. Like I said, I just can't really simulate going any less, because the entire time I've played RuneScape, even from like when I was initially playing in 2004, 2005, and stopped in like 2009 and came back in 2014 or whatever, and did it on and off, and then now kind of giving it a little bit more of a shake. What do you call it? I don't know, just the Barrows was always seemed like something out of reach. But seeing now, I definitely had the entire time I had completely the easiest amount of stats to deal with it. Even if I was having to use prayer potions, because I don't know exactly when houses were added, I forgot. Player-owned homes, I remember when they came out, but I can't remember exactly when they came out. I'm pretty sure it's not an OSRS thing. It came out before that. Yeah, I don't know. But then the teleports and stuff, I don't know. So I don't think it's the Arceus or whatever spellbook, isn't it? the teleport to Barrows, so that wouldn't have been a thing. So this, you know, maybe this is just not... Well, people use tabs and stuff to go there still now with the guides. So, you know, I don't know what the deal is, but hopefully this helped people. And let me just get my food really quick, because I'll do this one more time. And I'm running out of steam here. So I really don't... I mean, I might bring... Like, I don't even need any food to do this now, I don't think. I mean, I could just do that, but I mean, I don't... it doesn't take up much space, so I'm gonna bring something like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's just really the gist of it. Obviously, your gear will need to depend on, like, you probably need a lot more food. And, you know, but with just teleporting to the house, if you're in trouble, it's like, oh no, I'm gonna run out of prayer. And I didn't bring enough pots, you just teleport to your house before you're gonna die. And, you know, I don't know. But you just... This is the whole thing, just... And since I thought about this, like, yesterday, I think it was... After well, you saw I did 100 barrows. I think that was my 102nd one now. So, I mean, there you go. Just one more time. I know it seems kind of dumb now, but I mean, logins are so cheap. They're 100 each. So, okay, it's 130 a teleport. So, I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to be hitting my fucking prayer like this, prayer potions like this to show a point. Just tiny bit longer than, obviously you could just be, you know, just running through doing prayer potions, but I mean, that's not free, but it's fucking close, isn't it? So, I don't know, hopefully this helps some people. Yeah, and check prices of food too, I guess, if you do need food. Now you could use a bunch of different food. Use what you could afford. But let's go to potato. What is going on here? Somebody's out of their fucking mind, man. Sometimes you could find good prices on some of these alternative things to monkfish. These are 16. Egg potatoes are 16. These are 334. This instant buy of 1500 bullshit. I don't know what's going on with that. These are fairly cheap. So if you saw this video, I actually bought 500 of these for dirt cheap. They were like $2.10. The thing is with these is, you know, they're probably done with from cooking, and they might not be done as much as some of the more popular alternatives. So the volume's not there, so you can't really... They're not going to be like... you're not going to be flipping them. People aren't really looking to buy them. People aren't looking to sell them. No, I'm not doing that. Get out of here. So, I don't really know what the whole deal is there, but just the volume's not there, so... what you could just do is just put a buy order for a certain amount. You know, I did 500 and just let it sit there, and then I got them for the price... Like, I don't know, what it was, like do I have, I could do it if I went to, a bank, I think. I don't really feel like going into it too much. But, what is it? I don't know what this one is. Which one's better? You have to check, but like I said, you could just check these and see which ones were the 16 HP one. And just look through all the 16 HP ones, because there's a few of them. There's... One of these two was 16 HP. Maybe they both were? I don't know what's going on here. And then you got... This one I know is 16 HP, and then Monkfish are 16 HP. Monkfish are 334. And, you know, so you can get better deals on stuff if you look around. But alright, I'm running out of voice here, and this went on longer than I really intended to. It's an hour and 30 minutes. Man, nobody's gonna click on this fucking video. You know what? I don't care. I'm pretty much done making videos, so this is just a last huzzah, and hopefully this helped some people. Hopefully this helped you out. Hopefully it'll save you a little bit of money, especially if you're lower levels where, you know, you might not quite have the cash. Because a lot of people just forget about some of this stuff. Like, somebody does, like, I watched a video that was, like, a low-level guide for doing Barrows. And, like, they don't hardly even have any prayer potions or anything. And then they're just, like, running through it. It's like, well, you're not really showing the low-level experience. And there's not too much you could do about it. Like, I couldn't, you know. He was a lot higher level than I was, so it's like, you know, he could do a whole bunch of the Barrows guys without doing it. But as you could see, as I nerfed myself down a little bit, it took longer. So you might have to do it after every single one if you don't have gear that you might have to. But if you're looking for, you know, not trying to be the most efficient, because maybe you could do something else to make the money, but you want to, if you're for an Iron Man, I don't know what to say actually, honestly, but I should be done with this, but I'm gonna try and get this last thought through. You don't have to be the most efficient. Let's say you don't have a lot of money. You're trying to be frugal with what you're spending, and you know, so maybe you can't make. You're using this method. It's kind of helping you out where you could actually make your way through it. It might take you longer to get something that you need. And maybe there's other money methods that you could be doing, but maybe they're not the money methods that you like doing. And maybe this method gets you stuff that you couldn't get from other methods. So let's say you needed the runes. You're also getting runes here from doing this that, you know, you're not going to be getting from doing, like, farming Raynars or something. Doing Raynar runs, which is actually really lucrative. Kind of boring, though, at the same time. I'm gonna do it just to get my, you know, sums on the side, but we'll see. So trying to get as many herb patches with that. But, so, like, you know, this gets you runes, all kinds of runes. I mean, mine runes aren't the best things in the world, but, you know, they're helpful for, like, if you just want to use it to level a little bit AFK while fighting some easy shit somewhere. I don't know, take them to the fucking sand crabs or something, or equivalent. Chaos runes are also really useful, and you get your death runes and blood runes. I mean, you just get a lot of runes that are very useful. So you could either sell them, get money from them, or use some of them and sell the rest of them. So you're getting money from that, and then you could be, when you get your now, you should be able to get it at some point. It's hard to say when you would get the one that you want, but, you know, I think there's quite a few over a mil, and then I think the top and the bottom of Aram's are over 3 mil, and then actually I got the Carol's chest, which was like 2 mil, I think. And I just sold that, because I'm like, I'm not going for 70 range and defense anytime soon. Wait, I don't know what defense you need to have, but you get the point. I sold it because I need the money so I can make money. It's hard to say. Invest for your future. So I sold it, and yeah, I'll probably get another one as I'm doing it, or if I don't, I can just buy it. Because, you know, I sold it for money, and if I get more money back later, I can just buy it later. It's not just gone. It's not, I didn't spend it on it and it's disappeared. Or sold it and the money just disappeared. It's, you know, it could come back. And be reobtained. So, like, even like I bought this. Oh, this armor didn't work out. You could just sell it, and then, you know, you got most of your money back. Hey, maybe you made money. If it went up in price since you got it. And yeah. So just, I don't know. It's not as bad as people make it out to be, and that I could keep rambling. So I'm gonna end it there while I can. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you liked, leave a like. If you liked, okay, you could tell how tired I am. So generic outro here. Take care.